Hey Stampers, it's Lisa Marie with stampwithlisamarie.com. I'm hopping on. I haven't been on a Facebook Live during the day and it feels like forever. So I wanted to hop on and show you one of the cards that we're doing in card class this month. So if you're if you see this later and the little live button isn't there up in the left-hand corner, that just means you're watching the replay, and that's totally fine. If you're watching on Facebook Live or even on the replay, make sure you like my page so that you get to see all whenever I pop on. And if you're watching this on YouTube, if you'll hit that subscribe button, then you will get notified when I'm on, or when I've posted a video. There's a little bell in the right hand side after you hit notification, after you hit subscribe, that will let you choose how you want to be notified, which is kind of cool. So it can be a little or a lot. And my blog is Lisa Marie, or stampwithlisamarie.com. So all of my info is there. If you have been a customer of mine forever and you've always come to Facebook for all the information, like my class dates and stuff, the book is not always friendly. So if you just go to stampwithlisamarie.com, you don't even need the www, just stampwithlisamarie.com, and up in the drop down buttons, if you're on a mobile device, hey Susan, then on the little hamburger button, it'll scroll down to card classes. If you're on your computer, and I believe an iPad, you will see it across the top, and it's probably about in the middle to the right a little. But all my classes will be listed there. Everything is there. You can shop from there. You can click and join my team from there, which is an amazing thing to do this month because you get 2 free stamp sets, which is awesome. But anyway, I wanted to hop on and share just a little bit. Look, I have all these things that are just like my absolute favorites. They're not all of my favorites, just some of them. And I wanted to share this one with you today. Is the Oceanfront and the Seize the Day. So super cute. We live in Florida, so we live by the beach. We're like 45 minutes or so from it, but close. We're just going to use a sentiment from here, wishing you oceans of happiness, which I think is adorable. And then we're going to use this oceanfront. This is one of those where you're building a scene, and I love to do that because it gives you so much flexibility. And we're going to do it in my regular card class that meets, I think, like 4 or 5 times this month. The dates are all listed over there on my blog. Sometimes you can find them on my Facebook page, but they get deleted quite often by the book. So, and anyway, so here are 2 of my favorites. We're going to do, oh, look at, they hand cut that. I was thinking that looks like it was cut out with a die, doesn't it? It's like perfect. Cute. All right, so let's get busy because I have to pick up a list in a little while. So, and then Celebration. Look, I even have a few in here, and it's mostly paper because I love me some paper. I'm going to show you the rainbow paper really quick in case you haven't seen it. I mailed out a bunch of catalogs yesterday. You guys are going to laugh at me, some of you, all but one of you. I think Angela might be the only one who didn't get a ginormous shipping label. It's like an entire 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. I don't know what I did. I was having printing issues. My label thing wouldn't print, so I just used my regular printer, and I obviously didn't click the right button because I ended up with this gargantuan label, and I was like, that's it. We're just going to do it. We're going to go with it. So I'm going to grab 2 pieces of basic white. I've already got my stuff out on blocks. And like I said, we're using the Oceanfront. So we're going to use this one, this one, this one, and this one, and possibly that one. And then we're going to use Pool Party and Balmy Blue, Crumb Cake. I know it looks green. It's faded. Soft Suede, and Early Espresso. Okay? So there's all the colors that we're using. We're going to start with Pool Party. I accidentally gave away my samples, so I had to make these anyway, so I thought I might as well just hop on with you guys. So we're going to take this one, and what I wanted to show you is I'm going to do 2 of everything because I want to show you what it looks like when you stamp off. So we're going to see. This one is going to be full strength, and actually we're going to get rid of this for a second. I do not need scrap paper right now. There we go. Now you can see better. So just give it a nice firm press. Using the foam mat is really important with these photopolymers. Don't get too distressed over this. It's going to dry and look a little bit different. The photopolymers do better, especially when they're solid, with the foam mat underneath of you. This one, I'm going to make sure you can see what I'm doing. I'm inking it up, and I'm just very lightly, just lightly. And then I'm going to come over here. So I very lightly stamped it off over here. Hey, Chrissy, because I just want it a little bit lighter. Like I said, this is going to look better when it dries, so just don't panic yet. I'm going to close this guy up and grab some Balmy Blue. You guys, make sure to share if you don't mind. That's always very helpful to let other people know that I'm on, or shoot me some hearts or thumbs ups or something so I know you're there. And then what am I doing? I'm taking this guy. This is my sky. Here's my water. This does not have to line up perfectly. And this is the balmy blue. It's meant to be like that watercolor look, so it's not meant to be perfect. So don't panic when it's not. And I hate that I can't see comments anymore on my phone. They just kind of fade away. We're gonna take some crumb cake, and we're also gonna open up our soft suede and see if I can avoid messing that up. And so we're gonna take this guy, we're gonna ink him up in crumb cake. And then I'm taking a little sponge dauber, and I'm going to do this edge here, just because I want it to be a little bit darker. And then I'm going to come in and I'm going to go like that. Cute, right? And then I'm going to flip him over because I wanted to make this a little more sand going on. Doesn't that look cool? I'm going to clean this off really quick since I have that early espresso or that soft suede on there. So that's just my chamois. I cut it into fourths and I keep it in this little dish. I like it here on my desk rather than the big one. So I'm going to ink this up again in crumb cake, take my soft suede and give it that little extra there. I'm going to do that one. You can huff on it. It's so humid here in Florida typically that I don't even think about huffing. There we go. But I just wanted to make that beach go down a little bit further. That's all. That's all I was trying to do. So there's that. This is like a super easy card. Then we're going to take, yes, this one. Grab, where did he go? There he is. We're gonna grab this little, I don't know, these beach weeds. They probably have a name, right? Beach grass, there we go. And stick those on there. Clean this guy off. This is one of my paper pumpkin blocks, in case you're wondering. It is Stampin' Up. It's just paper pumpkin. I have a couple of those floating around here. So doesn't that look pretty just like that? I love it. Now if we want, we can add a little bit of sand to stretch this out. I'm going to do sand on one and not on the other. So I'm going to grab, where's that piece of paper? I didn't want it as heavy, so I'm just going to come in here and just add a little bit of sand. See, that one's even a little bit dark, so I think I like stamping it off twice, and it just kind of stretches it out a little bit. Let's see. Yep, see, the comments will not come up for me, but that's okay. All right, so we're going to close this up, and then we're going to put these guys off to the side for a second. We're going to do our sentiment, which came from Seize the Day. So if you're coming to card class this month, you will be prepared. You will be able to see, you're seeing what we're going to do. We're going to do, this is early espresso. And there is a right and wrong side. One side is prettier. Oh, I got a little blemish on that one. Let's do it again. I thought it was like fuzz, but it wasn't. Ta-da! So we're going to do them both in the same color. Cute. And set those aside. And then we're going to grab a glue that hopefully works. And I have some balmy blue cardstock and some Pool Party. I'm pretty sure this one's not going to work. Let's see. So we're going to layer this guy. It's just 1/8 of an inch. I know that's not everybody's favorite, but sometimes you just need a little bit. You don't need a big old border. And plenty of glue because I'm using such a small border that gives me wiggle room. And if you look at 1, 2, and 3, and if they're pretty even, then you're going to have it pretty darn close on the bottom too. If I can get him to move up just a smidge, there we go. And then it's going to go on some Pool Party. Mostly because I couldn't decide which one I liked better. And then we're going to go like this. A little bit of glue there. And then we'll grab this one. And then I want you guys to tell me if you like the pool party for the sky, if you like it stamped off, or if you like it full strength. I'm just curious, because I couldn't decide which one. So I figure if I show both in class, then they'll have the choice. Come on. Oh, that bottle's about done, I think. So then we're going to take this one like this. How pretty. And then I'm gonna grab my stamped off. Thank you, Sue. I agree. This is kind of dark. I don't hate it, but maybe if I put some birds in the background, it would make it pop a little bit. I did consider that. So I'm gonna grab some dimensionals and put on the back. You could totally do this with just one, the pool party or the balmy blue, or you could do wider borders. I just liked the way that these worked out. It was an oddball size anyway, so I just like the way it worked out that way. And I'm going to put this one, I like it a little off to the side. Oops, got a little dimensional paper in there. Does that happen to you guys? There it goes. I think it came out. We'll see. It got stuck in there though. And that's from my fingernail right there. Let's stick some on here. Are you guys loving the new catalog? I know not everybody's gotten it, but you can definitely see it online. And I've posted the links on my blog and on the Facebook page. It's not the same as when you have it in person, I do realize, but at least you get an idea. And I think we stamp some of this grass on the inside because we don't want it to be naked. We'll just do one on one side and one on the other. There we go. Cute. Let me push all this out of the way. You don't have to see all my junk hanging out here. All right, we're gonna grab some twine, or linen thread, sorry. Scissors. And you could make a bow. I'm just gonna do a little loop-de-loop deal on the back. So I'm gonna flip these guys over. That's my tops. I'm gonna grab some glue dots. All right, and stick a few of them on here. I find it's the easiest way to do it. I could stick it right on my card too, but I do like to do it here because then I line up my glue or my dimensionals to help hold it all down. Got them all. All right, we're gonna stick one there too. So I'm gonna take a piece of this and I'm just gonna wrap it around 3 fingers like this. So I got a circle and then I'm gonna make a figure 8. And then I'm coming in here and then I'll spread them out a little bit. And having those glue dots there means I can grab them a little and kind of play with it. Get it just the way I want it. I'm gonna grab dimensional while I'm here because this guy's giving me some trouble and I want him to stay down. Oh, that's perfect. Let's grab a few more. Like that. And then we're gonna stick this right at the edge. Isn't that cute? We're gonna do the same thing with this one. And just stick a few of these on. I think we need one in the middle. I think I did one more than last time, but that's okay. And take my linen thread and wrap. Once I wrap it, I'm just gonna pinch it and pinch it together so that it makes that little figure 8. And I go for the center and then I can spread them out. Oops, I pulled him. Let's see what we got here. We'll get one there. Always don't waste these, gotta go ahead and use them. Don't throw them away. Oops. And see, having those glue dots means that I can go ahead and get that guy in there. I never do them the same twice. They're always a little bit different. Then I'm going to take these gorgeous faux sea glass shapes, and I'm going to grab these, and they're like laying here on the beach. How cute is that? Look at that. I love it. And I like to use, you've got 3 different sizes, I think, in there. And so I like to use, one from each little grouping. Let's put you over here. And using your take-a-pick tool or paper piercer or whatever you have handy is best for grabbing these little guys, and you don't have to chase after them as much. All right, those are in the new catalog too. Super good. And we're going to take some Wink because I can, and I'm just adding a little bit just so that it sparkles a little. This is actually probably a dying Wink, but it's got just enough in there. I'm going to bring it up close so you can see it. I think you might be able to see that sparkle. This one might show it a little bit better. Oops, I'm throwing them around. Let's see if this guy's got any more. Apparently I need to bring a new one in here. It's there, I just don't think it's going to show up on camera. So there we go. Stamped Off in Full Strength. Which is your favorite? So there it is. That's one of the cards that we're doing this month in card class that I wanted to share with you. And it's also, sorry about that, I forgot to silence, and that was my dad calling, so it was perfect timing. If you guys have any questions, please shoot me a message and let me know. If you need any help shopping, let me know. And if you don't already work with a demonstrator, you can hop on over to stampwithlisamarie.com. And like I said, if you're watching this on YouTube, if you'll hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss out when I post, that would be awesome. Thanks a bunch, you guys. Have a great day. Bye-bye.